We're being blocked by the unlawful and authorized police, private police and private security individuals. The company, which is mainly owned by white and men, is blocking us permission to proceed, to go and deliver our message. That is not the business as usual today. The EFF is here to send a clear message to Ramaphosa and his surrogates in Stellenbosch that it will never be business as usual. Ramaphosa must fall. All agents of provocation, such as the white companies, white men who are foreigners in this country, must fuck off. They've got no place here. It's just that they are in the mercy of the apartheid ANC government. Next year in 2024, comrades, we must do away with this puppet government of the ANC so that we can confront white racists without the mediation of the police. These white racists, they must be thankful to our black police brothers that they have reasoned with us that we must not cross this line. Had it not been because of the police, I think we'll be talking a different story. Because these guys think that they own us. If they own Cyril Ramaphosa and the ANC, they don't own the EFF. They don't own. Black bodies are ready to meet their fate. We're ready to meet bullets. Because this is not be for the first time that racist bullets and racist guns are pointed at black people. It will not be for the first time. If we have to die, let it be so. Because we are dead already under this puppet government of Cyril Ramaphosa, which is protected by white individuals who own the economy in this country. When we as black people owns nothing. So come 2024 fighters. Singalahleli themba. Izinto sizotshentsha. And once we have removed Cyril Ramaphosa inja enkulu, umkhonto omkhulu, we shall have no one to stop us to confront white arrogance and white racism. Nothing will stop us. Nothing will stop us. We are the future. Nothing will stop us because we are fearless. When you go to they live on borrowed time. Their time is up. Don't leave President Julius Malema, don't leave. Don't leave. Don't leave Deputy President Fachi Bambo, don't leave. Don't leave. Don't leave Secretary General Marshal Damedi, don't leave. Don't leave. Pambili Ngomzabalazo, Pambili. Pambili. Pambili ANC, Panzi. Panzi. Magawe Ramaphosa, Magawe. Magawe. Panzi white racism, Panzi. Panzi. Panzi white racism, Panzi. Panzi. Pambili Ngomzingo Merenga, Pambili. Pambili. Oranda. Away. Provincial Secretary, where are you? Address the fighters and then direct us to the next point.
The country's third largest party, the Economic Freedom Fighters EFF, has urged South Africans to take to the streets and bring the country to a halt. Authorities said they were on high alert to prevent and fight any acts of criminality and maintain public order. Parliament announced that President Cyril Ramaphosa had authorized the deployment of 3,474 soldiers to assist police. We hope that those that will be marching, as long as they will be doing so peacefully, we have no reason to interfere with them, Police Minister Batamye Sele told reporters in Johannesburg on Monday. Police will have to be tough without really being brutal, he said, adding that private security companies were also helping police. At least 87 protesters were arrested for violent-related offenses overnight. Pretoria and Johannesburg streets were quiet on Monday morning, with few cars driving through the normally busy streets. Most shops were closed with their shutters down, and one Pretoria auto dealership had removed all vehicles from its shop windows. The protests call rekindled memories of the deadly riots of July 2021, the worst violence since the end of apartheid in South Africa, when at least 350 people were killed in protests sparked by the jailing of ex-President Jacob Zuma, spilled into riots and looting. Ramaphosa has ordered law enforcement agencies to ensure there are no repeat of the 2021 unrest. In his weekly Monday newsletter, he said any person or organization was free to call protest, but no one should be forced, threatened, or intimidated into joining that protest. The EFF is demanding Ramaphosa's resignation over his handling of South Africa's economic weakness, chronic electricity shortages, and high unemployment. We are tired. The party has told protesters their actions must be militant and radical, but to behave peacefully and watch out for ardent provocators attempting to hijack the strike. No one can stop a revolution, EFF leader Julius Malema told supporters on Friday. EFF spokesman Sinawo Tambo told the EFP that concerns over looting and violence were baseless and accused the authorities of using excessive force by deploying the army in a bid to intimidate supporters. In Pretoria, EFF member Gift Bakopani, 42, joined the protest with his wife and children. They don't do anything for us, Bokopani said of the government. We are tired of load shedding. He added a reference to the electricity blackouts, echoing and down with load shedding on the sign he was carrying. A 27-year-old fitness enthusiast who declined to give her name said she supported the protest because the power outages had seriously disrupted businesses. I'm in support of it, but I'm not in support of things that happen during protests, or the stealing or the tarnishing of properties, she said as she skipped rope with a friend on the roads south of Ramaphosa's office. South Africa's economic growth tumbled below pre-pandemic levels in the last 3 months of 2022. The country has been battered by high unemployment, soaring inflation, and the waves of blackouts caused by the breakdowns and capacity shortfalls at state energy provider Eskom. Ramaphosa last week suggested that Malema was trying to gain political prominence ahead of national elections next year. On Saturday, Johannesburg court ordered the EFF not to shut down schools, stores, businesses, trade and public roads with a protest, and not to incite violence after South Africa's leading opposition party, the Democratic Alliance DA, asked it to prohibit the protest. The EFF has every right to protest